Hey guys, it is day 2 of the low spin challenge, and no, I haven't made any mistakes today. Still early. I'm not planning on making mistakes. I'm just joking with that. And it is also day 2 of the cleaning challenge, and today we're doing fans. I know that's bright, so I'm not gonna like stay up there with it. But Jeff has gotten, he's turned off our ceiling fan in our room and the one in the family room. They're both the same exact ceiling fans. So we're doing the ceiling fans, the fans beside our beds, the filters for the air conditioners. Noah doesn't have a ceiling fan, and he'll be in charge of doing his own fan beside his bed. What other fans do we have? We need to probably do that one, which is not that dirty, but it doesn't matter. We need to go on and do it, right? What about this fan that I just thought about yesterday when I was cleaning the kitchen? The exhaust fan. Don't we have some, was it like washable, or how do you clean that one?
I don't know.
I thought either we had some spares or they're washable. I couldn't remember. Anyway, are we going to change that out? How often do you have to do that though? I'm going to have to look that up. How often are you supposed to change out your exhaust fan? Do you know?
Nope.
What do you look at me like that for?
Like what?
Like, you can't see me?
Well, I can't see you.
Why can't you see me? Alright, the other thing I'm doing is washing all the dog bedding because the dogs are supposed to get their bath today. I've got to do the meal prep, which the meal prep, all I'm doing is taking out the meat, putting it in the other refrigerator, and I have the little bin over here. I had washed it yesterday because I wash it periodically. I took it out of this refrigerator that's in here, and I washed it, and I told Jeff to put it out there in the other refrigerator, and I shouldn't have. So I got him to get it back out today. He already took the Boston butt. Didn't you take the Boston butt out? Yeah, he took the Boston butt out, put it in the refrigerator because it's probably going to take all week for it to thaw. And that we're cooking next Sunday. And there's something else. Oh, I got to fill all the things today. So I think that's all the chores, which the dogs, I don't know when they're going to get their bath. Whenever they get their bath. But I want to get all their bedding washed first. And that way it'll be clean and dried before tonight. So I'll be back whenever I start doing fans. I actually do have a video on here where I cleaned one of the fans. I showed how I did it. I'm not going to show how I'm doing it. Like one of the, I'll show you which fan. This fan here. It's so quiet in here without all those fans going. That one. I showed how I cleaned it. But yeah. If I don't get to doing it, I won't get to doing it. So I need to be quiet and do it. Do we have an old pillowcase for the ceiling fans? Well, we've got one somewhere. The best way to clean a ceiling fan is with an old pillowcase so everything drops into it. But anyways, I'll be back. Okay, so this is going to be the meats, or this is actually a whole meal here. Unless we want to do garlic bread. That we're going to have for all the way up till Friday. Now, I already have the beef out for the steak sandwiches. It's in this refrigerator for tonight. I took that out a couple days ago. Sorry about the wash machine. It's working. Then we noticed that we have 3 meals this week that are pork. So we decided to go ahead and just grab a couple of chicken breasts. And instead of having pork kebabs, I'm just going to let these thaw out, and I'll cut them up and make chicken kebabs instead. And so I have 2 of those, and we'll cook sausage with it too. And then I have pork chops. And this right here is a lazy lasagna that I had already cooked, and actually it was back in April. So it's been in there for 6 months now, and it really needs to be cooked. So these things are going to go into the refrigerator And that means we have everything out except the fish, which I don't thaw. I go ahead and just cook it from frozen state. And the ground beef for the manwich, I'm not going to take that out until closer to Wednesday. I'll probably just take it out on Wednesday morning. And that means we have everything out until Saturday. And we're supposed to have chicken, grilled chicken on that day. I don't know what kind of chicken, if we're going to do thighs or breast. So since it's just chicken and it doesn't take a long time to thaw, we'll just take it out that day. So everything is out except for 3 days, and those days we don't need to take it out for. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator outside, and it'll be ready during the week. And Tuesday's meal will be super easy because it's already cooked. All I got to do is heat it through, put some more cheese on top, and it'll be ready to eat. I also wanted to say that someone forgot to turn on the dishwasher last night, so she had to do it this morning. That someone was me. I did it. I forgot it. Alright, so that's one task done for the day. We got that done. And I don't know of any other food that I'll need to prep. I do kind of need to sit down and figure out what sides I want with everything though. But that's not a big deal. So Jeff said instead of doing the what is that thing called? The pillowcase trick. He's just going to grab the shop vac and use it. So I'm good with that. But I'm going to go ahead and get my microfiber cloths and my cleaning solution. Go get my cleaning stuff so we can get this done.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like. I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name. I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Okay, so I need to put my hair back up. While that I was doing the black fan, Jeff did our bedroom air conditioner filter, and now he's doing this one. Do what?
Looking for it.
It's in there. It's probably the dirtiest. And I hadn't long ago did that. It does not take long for these things to get dirty. I don't know if they're as good as the kind where you used to just buy the filters. I don't know. But that one fan, the metal one, Jeff said it's probably sometime last year since we cleaned it. We are way behind. And this is the funky I got from all three fans. The one, he didn't have the tool. He didn't have a skinny enough tool to get into the screws to where to take it apart. The rigid fan. So, he just took it outside. I did as good as I could. I tried it with a toothbrush. It didn't work out. I'm not hurting you, kitty cat. She's screaming at me. Anyway, he did as well as he could. I mean, I did as well as I could with that. We tried to do it different ways. So he ended up just taking it outside with a shop vac and just blowing it out. And that got all the dust out. So all of our fans are done except Noah's. He's in charge of that. The filters are going to be done as soon as he's done with that one. Except we got to figure out the exhaust fan. So let me go Google that. Okay, so I'm going to have to talk over the washing machine because it's just loud. And I'm going to start filling up all the things that I need to fill up. Like, really, there's not a lot. Good grief, I want this open. Because they're not meant to open. They're not meant for you to put in something else. But anyways, I'm going to fill up the things that need to be refilled. In here, the only things that need to be done are, like, cleaning wise, would be the all-purpose cleaner. I need to refill it. And I need to do, that does not smell like lavender. You know, I found out, I don't know if I said this, I probably did because I've talked about how these, this is not as natural as what they say. It actually has been, this is actually manufactured by Caldrea. Caldrea is owned by, I think it's Procter & Gamble or Clorox or somebody. And Caldrea is super expensive. I have a bottle of it. I got it for free because of Grove a long time ago. I have some of the multi-purpose cleaner and I use it like at my desk. But I didn't realize that. It's just a more expensive of the same thing that they say is more natural, which I guess it could be. It doesn't have parabens and phthalates and glycol solvents and artificial colors, and it does have essential oils in it, But it says that that it's got, like, I don't know, it's got stuff in there that you can't even pronounce. I mean, I can pronounce them if I try, but stuff in there that's not supposed to be good for you. I guess they're more natural than the others, and I'm gonna use them up, and I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, I did find out that they're sold by the same people, and it even says it on the bottle that they're manufactured by Caldrea, or let's see, manufactured for the Caldrea company. Why don't they just sell it all as Caldrea or all of it as Mrs. Myers? I don't know. It might have started out being a natural company, but it's not so natural anymore. And I seem to remember when I first started using Mrs. Myers, the lavender smelled like lavender. Now it has a lavender scent, but it smells more perfumey, which I like. I'm not going to complain about that part. I like that. Alright, put that down there. And this back over here. And I don't know what else I got to fill up. I got to figure that out. But I don't have much I have to do because the salt and pepper, let's see. The salt and pepper, Jeff, what do we need to fill up in here? All that stuff is full enough for the week, isn't it? What about the tissue paper? It's full in there? Okay. We don't have anything to fill up this week. To fill all the things thing? We don't have anything because we've been staying on top of it. We've been keeping it done. So we don't have to think about that. Which, whenever I ever get my muffin cups, I'm gonna fill this up. I still have plenty for now. I'm supposed to get those Tuesday, I want to say it is. But there's nothing for us to fill up. Or me to fill up. Whatever. Nothing to do with that. I'm also going to be, I'm going to clean up that cleaner that I accidentally spilled. This week, I mean today, what am I saying? Today, Noah doesn't really like apple pie. And I made the apple pie yesterday so that the apples wouldn't waste. And it was good. That's a good pie. Jeff likes apple pie more than anybody else in the house. But anyway, I told Noah that today I'd make him some pumpkin scones because he loves pumpkin scones. And I haven't made any in a while. So I'll be doing that later on today. In a little while. I've got one more load of the dog beds. And then after the dogs are bathed, I'm going to do their towels. Then I'm going to clean my washer. And I'll probably have a load of human stuff. But I don't know if I'm doing that today or not. But I don't have anything to fill up this week. There's nothing to fill up. Well, we could fill up the sugar. We could fill up the sugar. I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to record it. Here's the before. I'll show you the after it's done. Actually, probably whenever I'm over there doing the scones. And the scones, I don't know if I can find the link because all it says is recipe by Laura Vitale. It doesn't have the name of the person, the website on here. When I printed it off, I printed it off several years ago. And also for my old stove, old oven, I had changed the temperature to 375. This one I'm going to go ahead and put it on 400 just to see. But I'm going to go right now and look and see if I can find that recipe so I'll be able to link it for y'all. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's a few hours later and Jeff and I went for a drive in the country just to get out of the house. And also looking at some property, which we're not going to get because it's way out in the boons. But anyway, we wanted to see where it was at. And we came home and I went ahead and dropped this into the glass bowl there. That's crazy. Went ahead and I vacuumed mopped Noah's room because the dog beds are out of there. So I went ahead and did that myself. And he was going to do it, but he's helping his daddy in the yard. They're cleaning the yard. So I'm going to put these scones together. I don't think I ever used the mixer before, but I don't remember. But I'm using it today just because I am. So I'm going to put it together. I'm not going to tell you the exact measurements like I said, but I did find the exact recipe that I'm going to link down below. And I'm going to go from there. Hopefully I have everything over here. If I don't, I'll have to run go get it. I know I have part of it over there, but that's the part you do last. The oven is preheating and Daisy is screaming at me. So let's make the scones. Okay, I know this corner is rather dark compared to over there where I normally cook. But y'all can see, I'm sure it's fine. So I'm going to get started with this, and just because this fits better, I'm going to use this. So I've got to think, how many of these do I need? Okay. Hopefully I get it right. I usually can get it right if I'm quiet, so I'm going to be quiet. There's my flour. It's all-purpose flour. And you're supposed to go ahead, actually, my recipe is over on the table. I'm using this little doodad and it's fabulous. But I need it closer to me because my eyeballs are not what they used to be. So, we're going to mix the flour, let's see, flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, pumpkin pie spice, and salt. I'm going to put all that in there, and then we're going to go on to the next part. And we did fill up the sugar. And this is pumpkin pie spice that I mixed. I have the recipe for it. I'll try to find it again to link it. And I have it somewhere in my recipe binder. But anyway, it's easy to make yourself though. Alright, so I'm going to just mix this to combine. And while this is making all this noise, I'm going to go change batteries. Okay, so that's all mixed up, and the next step is to not put your heavy cream in front of your recipe. That will be crazy. But anyway, the next step is to put the cold butter into the mix and just get it mixed together real good. And the best way to do butter for biscuits, for scones, things like that, is to grate it. As you can see, I did not do that today, but I'm going to mix it just until it's mixed. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. And now what I have to do is whisk together the puree, the whipping cream, and egg, vanilla, all the wet ingredients. I'm going to mix those together real quick, and then I'm going to come back and put them in this. Okay, I've got my mixture ready. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to mix it just until it comes together. And then I'm going to stop, because the more you mix it, the tougher your scones will be. So, I'm going to do that now.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna let this down, and then I'm gonna take it over to my other counter, and I'm going to put this onto a floured surface. If I can get this to turn without turning everything. And then I'll show you what I'm doing for that. Okay, because I'm the kind of person I am, I like to get this just to the point of where that it is just mixed together, which is what it says. But then, like, mine is not quite to the point of what some people may let theirs go to, because I like to get my hand in it, because if my hands are in it, I can feel it better. I know what's going on. So I'm gonna get all this out of here, and you will see that there's butter that is not like incorporated, and I believe mine needs just a little bit more heavy cream this time. That's another reason why I like to get my hands in it. Probably about another tablespoon is what I put in there. But I don't want them to be tough, so I add just a little bit of that. And now, yeah, that's the way I want it. Now I'm going to take it and put it on the flour surface. Hopefully y'all can see it. And over here I have a parchment lined sheet. Put that there. And you put it on here, and you shape it into a circle or rectangle, whichever one you want. This, and you make it to be about 3/4 of an inch thick. You don't mix it anymore. You're just shaping it. That's all you're doing at this point, which I do have too much flour on here, but that's all right. I'm not going to worry about that. And these are not going to be perfect. They're not going to be like perfectly shaped or anything like that. I don't care about that part. I'm going to leave them about that thick, and then I'm going to get me a good sharp thing, which is not a dough scraper is what it is. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to cut it. But I want to wash this off my hands first. I was very tempted to pull out my big pizza cutter. But anyway, I'm going to just cut this. You can do squares, you can do triangles, or, you know, whatever you want to do. If you want to grab, those are a little bit funky shaped, but we don't care. If you want to grab a biscuit cutter and cut them into little circles, it's fine. Now, is that perfect? No. Yes, it is. Don't tell anybody. It doesn't matter. But what I'm going to do is put them on my pan. I might have gotten too small of a pan. We'll see. I'm going to see what I can do here. I'm not going to have them touching, but they're going to be kind of close. I may have to get another pan. And I want to try to get some of that flour off, because I do have too much. I usually get a big pan and just use it. And I usually have too much pan space, but this one might be too little pan space. But that's alright. I've got 3 more here, and I'll grab another small pan and I'll just put them on it. I may move a couple of those over to it too. But I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm doing next. Okay, so I looked over and I saw my big pan sitting there on the dish drainer because I haven't emptied it yet. So I just grabbed it and a little bit more parchment, and that's just fine. Now, it calls for an egg wash, but I would rather use some heavy whipping cream and put on the top instead of egg. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is put heavy whipping cream and some of this sugar, cane sugar, just big sugar crystals. What it calls for is raw sugar, and that's what I use, is that right there. I think it's raw sugar, but I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're going to use an egg wash, 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of water is what you use. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing the other. It's good either way, but I'm going to put the wash on it and the sugar, and I'll be right back because I really need to get, I shouldn't have touched this again until I got all of the stuff I needed for my sugar and my other. But I just wanted to tell y'all, but I'll be back. Okay, so I put it in a little bowl so that 1, I don't contaminate my container, and 2, if I need more, I can just put it on in here and it's fine. And my oven is preheated. It preheated earlier while it was mixing. Y'all might have heard it. I don't remember if it was a time whenever I was talking or if it just happened when I was doing the other parts. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to cook these. I'm going to bake them for, it says, how many minutes? 17 to 18. Now, I have made these into like little tea cake size. That's the way I did them the very first time I made them, because it was for a function for church. It was either that or a homeschool function. That's how long ago I got this recipe. My children were still in school, and they have not been in school for over 6 years, because I started doing my YouTube channel after they finished school. Actually, I started doing it just to have something to do, because I wasn't teaching them anymore. And I'm gonna need a little bit more heavy whipping cream. And now, if I didn't have heavy whipping cream, or if I didn't have plenty of it, I wouldn't use this, which actually, I don't have a lot left here, but I don't have anything else I'm gonna use this in for the next few days. Other than I might just dump it in my coffee creamer, just to get rid of that little bit that's in there, because there's not even a 1/4 of a cup left, I'm sure. But I wouldn't want to throw it out, because who wants to throw away something that's that expensive, or that's that good? And if you ever have extra heavy whipping cream, make butter. All you gotta do is put it in a mason jar with a lid, or some kind of jar with a lid, and shake it up. And it'll be delicious. Alright. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this into my hand. I say I am. Hello? Somebody's coming in the back door. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. You want to see them?
Sure.
They're not done, of course. I'm still recording, but it doesn't matter if you're...
Sweet pieces of pizza.
Sweet pieces of pizza. No, not pizza. Pumpkin pizza. It could be, if it was smaller, a very soft dessert pizza crust. You think? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're having cheesesteak sandwiches for supper. I'm going to start cooking them while these are in the oven. Sound good to you?
Sure.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, it doesn't crank. There's a problem with the carburetor.
Oh, the chainsaw? Probably because it got flooded.
Yeah, I thought I'd figured out enough since I disassembled it and sprayed it through, but I guess not.
Well,
But it probably will work with a new carburetor.
with a new carburetor? Okay.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm going to put these in the oven for 17 to 18 minutes. Okay, so tonight we're having the cheesesteak sandwiches. Over here I have olive oil and butter in this pan. But I did want to say something about the cheesesteak sandwiches. I did this about a month ago, and it is my recipe, so I have a free printable for you, and I will link that down below if you want to do this for yourself. It's super easy though. So it's just onion, beef that is cut up, garlic powder, seasoned salt, black pepper, and steak sauce of your choice. Butter and olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting all this stuff chopped up and getting it into the pan. If you want to, you can put like bell peppers or something like that, but you don't have to. But it's good without it. And we eat this on, we've eaten it on hamburger buns, hoagie rolls. What all have we eaten it on, Jeff?
What?
The cheesesteak sandwiches. What all kind of sandwich breads? What kind of breads?
All the above.
All the above? That helps no one. We've eaten it on lots of things. Ciabatta. We didn't care. We ate it on it. It was good. And I cut them about, what is that, about a ½ inch? What, about a ½ inch? About that thick. That's about how thick I do the onions. Because I don't want them tiny. I don't want them to where they cook away. What is it? Yeah, it goes in that way. And Jeff is over here making lots of noise. On the other side, he's gonna put some tater tots in the air fryer. I said it right that time. I didn't say hash browns. Tater tots are in the other freezer. And this is still partially frozen. I took it out of the freezer so I could cook it Friday, and it wasn't thawed. It is Sunday. It's still not completely thawed. What is happening? Are things just too cold? I don't know. But I'm going to cut it, probably a little bit thicker than that need to be. What do you think? That's what that way it's going to be more tender. But I'm going to cut it about like that size. And you can just go ahead and buy the kind that's already cut. You don't have to do it yourself. It's just cheaper this way. Right, Jeffrey?
Can you spray it?
No. You don't have to spray it. Wow, you're loud. Okay, so now in this I'm going to put some garlic salt. Nope, that's not garlic salt. I don't even own garlic salt. Garlic powder. I'm thinking about seasoned salt while I'm talking about garlic. Seasoned salt. Black pepper. And what makes it the best is steak sauce. It's not good without steak sauce. Then you just start up and you let it cook until it's done. And then you don't do that. And then you put it on a bun with some cheese of your choice and whatever else you might want to put on it. And that's how they'll be. But I'll show you what they look like whenever they're done. And the tater tots. And also, we got to get these out. Help! Scones. Okay, so here are the scones after they're done. And we don't care if they're funky shaped and all that. They still taste good. But you can have them with your morning coffee. It's really delicious. Except he doesn't really like them. Okay, so we have buns and cheese. This is the cheese that I thought we had gotten rid of all of it, but we found some in the old refrigerator. But we're almost done with all that. The meat and onion part that I showed you. Tater tots. Monster cheese for the Noah. I'm not going to show you him because he has no shirt on. And ketchup for the tater tots. And that's all that we have on the table. I don't know if we're going to have anything else or not. I was waiting for the camera to see me. Okay, so I'm trying to get where that it's not like super loud with all the things, because all the things are back on. But anyway, that is all that I have for y'all today. I don't even really know what everything I did, but the supper was good. The scones were Noah approved. He's gonna be cleaning up, well, he's cleaning his fan and filter himself because he's a grown man, he can do it. And that is the end of day 2 of the cleaning and low spin challenge. Well, it's not a no spin, because if we need to spend money we will, but it's cleaning and low spin. And also I said something yesterday. I said, you know, it was just groceries for the low spin. Actually it's not, it's cleaning products and stuff, but I did mess up with the Amazon thing because I didn't postpone it to next month, and I did the same thing with Simply Earth, but at least I told y'all about it. I could have just hid it. But anyway, also wanted to remind y'all, because y'all will be seeing this Monday, my live Bible study is at 2 o'clock Central Time. We're in the book of 1 Samuel. I can't remember exactly which chapters. Let me go find out. We're in the teens, I know that. I want to say 14 and 15, or is it 15 and 16? I don't know. I have to look at it to even know. Is that sad? Is it bad? I don't know. 15 and 16. See, I know it was 15. I had that part right. But anyway, I wanted to remind y'all about that, because I know you'll see this on Monday night, and Tuesday is the day of the Bible study. 2 p.m. Central, not a.m. And like I said, 1 Samuel 15 and 16. And I think that's all. Right now I'm finishing up washing the dogs' clothes, the dogs' towels and stuff after they had their bath. And after that I'm going to wash the washer. And then tomorrow I will start washing human stuff again. But that was a full day of all kinds of things, but we still had some downtime where we did nothing, and now we're going to have some more. Well, I'm going to edit this video, but I will see you guys again tomorrow. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do that anyway, because you might like something I put out later. I think Bella thinks I'm talking to her. She came running over here. And most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.